Hey guys, Ann Webb here, and a couple of firsts for me today. It's my first video blog ever. You know, I've subjected a lot of people to this video camera, having them tell success stories about Ideal LifeVision over and over again. And yet, I don't think there's any video of me yet on my website. So this is a first. Kind of weird, a little bit awkward, you know, sitting here with my camera on a tripod, talking to it all by myself alone here in this room. Kind of awkward, but if it goes well, my plan is that I will probably post one of these a week. My plan is to continue with 3 blog posts a week, one being a video blog of myself, success story, and then I think I'll have time to write 1 article. It's just been, you know, I don't have time really to sit down and write 2 a week. So just a lot of things going on, don't have time to script this, don't really want to, and so here I am just sitting here in front of the camera. So that's one first. My second first is probably a little close for the camera, but I'm going to hold it up here anyway. I got my first ever laptop. You know, it's kind of hard to believe all these years that we've had computers and I've never owned a laptop, but I haven't. My husband's had one and I've never really had a need. But maybe 6 months, 4 to 6 months ago, I put it in my LifeVision and on my vision board that I would own a MacBook Pro laptop. Okay, maybe you can see the picture over there on my vision board. So anyway, I want to talk a few minutes today about vision boards and LifeVision. You know, you've heard me talk about affirmations versus LifeVision, with that versus being, okay, the pros and cons of each. But I really want to talk about using LifeVision in conjunction with vision boards. I know a lot of you are big vision board fans out there, and so nothing wrong with vision boards, but I would like to compare those a little. So I know this is weird. The Secrets came out years ago. We saw that really cool story with John Assaraf and his vision boards that people have been talking about him. But I'm going to be honest, I made my very, very first vision board ever just this year. Just in January, I made this. And you can probably see it. And I've liked it. That's the thing that's cool. So I want to talk about what I've learned about vision boards and LifeVision together. I think the two of them together are dynamite. Okay, it's a home run together. And so here's what I found. The more senses you can involve in visioning what you want, the better off you are. So I'm a very audio and visual person. Yeah, we own web audio visual. Okay, no, really. So I like to hear things and I like to see things. So it's perfect to have this vision board, because after listening to my LifeVision, it's kind of like I anchor it with these pictures. You know, I can look at this picture of this Mac laptop on here, and then it reminds me what I have in my LifeVision. So I'm going to read you what I had in my LifeVision about the Mac laptop. It said by March 31st. Okay, so I'm a couple of weeks off. You know, I don't consider that a problem. I own my new Mac laptop. I purchased the best computer I can afford. This is a huge motivation for making a lot of money in my business in 2010. Along with my laptop, I purchased the latest iLife and one-on-one membership. Once every other week, I head down to the Apple Store to learn more cool things I can do with video, photography, websites, and publishing. I'm a very knowledgeable Apple user and use it effectively for all my business and personal projects. I have a great time enhancing my creativity with my Apple technology. So anyway, the thing that's interesting about LifeVision is that was a lot of detail. Okay, and on my vision board, all I have is a picture of a MacBook Pro computer. That's it. So I like the two together because I can visually see it, but at the same time, my LifeVision has all the details. So another example is, I don't know if you can see it, but there's this like really buff girl on my vision board. Okay. So of course that's what I aspire to be. I want to look like that girl, and yet it doesn't quite resonate with me because it's not me, it's somebody else. So I look at it and it's almost there, and yet at the same time in my LifeVision I go into detail about, you know, what the dream body I want to have and how athletic I want to be, and going on these races, these triathlons that I want to do this summer, and what it feels like to cross the finish line. And there's so much emotion, so much detail in the LifeVision, as opposed to just, you know, a one-dimensional picture of somebody else, no less, on the vision board. And so anyway, I'm not trying to diss the vision board, love them, but I find it a more of a powerful tool when used in conjunction with LifeVision. So anyway, that's my visioning tip for the week. Like to hear your comments on it. Thanks.